Hey everybody, welcome back to the Cabral Concept. So good to be here with you today. Brand new Cabral HouseCall. First one of the weekend. If you want to follow along with today's questions, just like me, you'll be opening up that document at the very same time. Head on over to stephencabral.com/3032. The team did such an amazing job at redesigning all of the podcast pages. If you head on over there, you're going to be able to see brand new takeaways from the show. Brilliant job on including all the videos for every show, how to easily find it on your favorite MP3 player, whether it's Spotify, iTunes, etc., on YouTube. What do we have? Recommended resources and so much more. So they just did a great job collecting all of them by category and much more. Check it out. You can see today's show, episode 3032, by going to stephencabral.com/3032. Now let's dive into the show. All right. Each and every weekend, we're answering our community's questions. This weekend, of course, is no different. Just open up the big document. Let's get started. First question I see is from Vicky. Vicky says, my son had Kawasaki disease at 5 years old. In the hospital for a week, got 2 IVIG treatments and high-dose aspirin. Heart always looked good. He's 16, has been dealing with mild hearing loss and tinnitus. What can he do to lessen the ringing or reverse it? Assuming it was caused by the disease, COVID maybe made it worse, no shot. Dizzy when it's at its worst. Avoid loud places like movie theater, church. Tried hearing aids, but didn't help. Otherwise healthy. Also, what do you know about Kawasaki and future complications? Thank you. Okay, so, well, for anybody who doesn't know, Kawasaki, pronounced in obviously various different ways, typically affects children at a very young age, a couple years old to usually about 5 years old, not typically much older than that. They don't know exactly what the cause is: swelling of blood vessels in the body, a lot of inflammation, fever, skin eruptions, etc. What else? Usually not typically fatal. That's the great news about it. Less than 1%. It's less than 0.5%. Obviously, even 0.5 is too much, but there are obviously good treatments and the ability to get help as well, for sure, right? So the thing is, though, the tinnitus that you're talking about and anything else in life may have absolutely nothing to do with this when they get it when they're younger. There absolutely may be no direct tie. So I don't want to. It very well could be. I'm not saying that it's not, but I don't want to necessarily tie the tinnitus or the hearing loss with previous Kawasaki 11 years ago. I don't know that it fits. Here's what I want to say. A lot of reasons for hearing loss and tinnitus. I've got a lot of shows on it. So go to stephencabral.com/podcasts, type in tinnitus, okay? Check out all the house calls on that. Then go back, check out another search on hearing loss, and you'll be able to see additional shows, all right? So let me give you a quick summary, though. I want you to check out those shows, but it can be low methylation B vitamins. So B9, B12, and B6. Those are important. Others can be adrenal-based stress, higher levels of norepinephrine, and cortisol. Stress can lead to hearing loss. These are important to look at. Lack of magnesium, inflammation in general. So if he got a virus and it made it worse, well, the virus is increasing inflammation. Could have poor omega-6s to omega-3s. The very best thing that he could do, if you're both open to it, is run the Big Five. If you can't afford the Big Five, comes with a 90-minute consultation, I understand. Run what's called the vitamin tox test or starter kit. Same exact thing. We just renamed it vitamin tox test. So you're going to be hearing me refer to that a lot. That's 2 labs. You get great information. You do not get the cortisol, but you still get to see the stress, heavy metals, gut dysfunction, and much more. You won't get the omega-6s to the omega-3s, but you can also start to nutritional supplement with omega-3s. 2 soft gels a day of the daily omega-3 support. Again, and if you can't afford the lab testing, well, then maybe go into, and again, I have to now share with you, I can't provide any medical advice, medical treatment plans, medical cures, or medical diagnosis. But if this was myself, my child, I'd be doing the daily foundational protocol at 16 years old for sure. Level 2, I'd be doing the immunity protocol as well. And then I would be using full spectrum magnesium and adrenal soothe at night, at dinner, I'd be using those. So that's essentially what I would do. And at least get you started. I don't love giving general recommendations, to be honest with you. I've spent well over a decade now doing personalized based health with running labs. That's what I absolutely recommend. But my goal is to help people as much as I can. So that's that with that. All right, Fiona is up next. I've used your products to correct my autoimmune issues. Thank you so much for helping me. I'm happy to hear that, Fiona. It's amazing. People all over the world, literally, the amazing thing is getting results, because we've done these things so many times in practice, and I never get to hear from them. I never get to meet them. So it's nice, obviously, to hear that it's working. One thing that popped in my mind, if you would love to meet myself and my team, because we would love to meet you, check out rhsevent.com. And if that doesn't forward over for you, it's just the reimagininghealthsummit.com. And that this October, you can meet myself and my team live in person. You'll see 16 different speakers, experts in their field speak, over 20 different health-based exhibitors. It's an amazing time for 2.5 days in Orlando, Florida this coming October. So please do join us. We'd love to see you there. All right. So Fiona says, my daughter is fighting Epstein-Barr virus infection and is so exhausted every day. She just had an IV vitamin C treatment. She also has bacteria in her stool, Bifidobacterium bifidium, and breve, lactobacillus, plantarum, casei, and acidophilus, all of low readings. What's the best protocol? Okay. So, if you run the bacterial and parasite stool test through EcoLife with my team or with an IHP, it comes with all of the recommendations. So that's why it's great to run the lab, but what matters more than running the lab beyond the numbers is actually that qualified person who can share with you what it means and then what to do. And that's the issue, because so many different lab companies are popping off just because, they feel it's a great way to, make money or sell something, but their interest is not in helping individuals. They're, tech-based industry companies just saying, oh, this is a new space, we should get into it. I think that's like the absolute wrong reason to get into health. Most people that I know who are in health, natural health, they went through their own health issues. They're trying to help others. I mean, they don't have to. That's not a prerequisite. But certainly when you go through that, you're always putting people before profits. And I think that that's very important. All right. But getting back to you, Fiona, you'd be using, and again, I can't give you medical advice, the CBO protocol that we do, plus citruscidal drops. That's what we do. So you can find that at stephencabral.com/CBO. And if you ever have any questions on how to complete that, then write into cabralsupportgroup.com, and we're happy to help as well. All right. Jay's up next. Hi, Dr. Cabral. I want to thank you and your team for all the work you do. It has been life-changing for both me and my clients. Thanks, Jay. Happy to hear that. Love hearing that. I ran the Big 5, did the 21-day functional medicine detox through EcoLife, the heavy metal detox, the ultimate sleep protocol, estrogen detox, and in the CBO protocol, or I'm in the CBO protocol. I'm wondering if you could tell me when I could retest to see improvement, looking to conceive. Want to make sure everything is optimized. For reference, I had low DHEA, high cortisol, estrogen dominance, plus mercury, plus aluminum, plus candida, and oxalic acid. All right. Yes. Happy to help with all of these things. So you've done a tremendous job. Literally, you ran the Big 5. Then you did the EcoLife 21-day detox. Then you did the heavy metal detox. You worked on your sleep. You worked on the estrogen dominance. And you did the CBO protocol for your gut. So phenomenal. So when you have completed a protocol, wait 3 to 4 weeks, and then you can retest whatever the lab is that you're looking for. Now, you can rerun the whole Big 5 if you want, no problem at all, like after 6 months. Or you can just rerun the labs that you saw something you needed to work on. So for you, if you mentioned a lot of hormone-based imbalances, you may want to run just the stress, mood, and metabolism. That's just one lab. If you want to then look at any of the others, certainly you could run any of the others as well. So hopefully that's helpful. 3 to 4 weeks after you complete a protocol. All right. Patricia's up next. Dear Dr. Cabral, thank you for all the information and knowledge you share. It has really made a difference in my life. The question is related to my father, who's 84 years old, recently diagnosed with skin cancer on different areas of his face. We believe it was caused to sun exposure or chemicals due to his job when he was younger as a petroleum engineer working in the field. He has molds in his face. I'm assuming that it just says moles on his face and back, some of them cancerous. One was recently removed and is tear duct cancerous. He is scheduled to have surgery soon for all the others found. Is there any recommendation you can give me on things he can do before and after the procedure related to supplements and diet to help him heal faster and prevent reoccurrence? I value your opinion. Thank you so much. So, one of the things, and I like actually sounding like a broken record. I really do, because it means that I truly believe, what I'm saying. It's not different for an individual. So the way that we can best help any individual, honestly, is to run the Big 5 labs, because cancer is absolutely, unfortunately, it's going to affect 1 out of every 2 of us in our lifetime by 2030. So that's unfortunate. It really is. I could go on and on about that. We live in a very toxic world. People now are finally understanding that. I mean, they're publishing a new thing on forever chemicals or DDT or everything, literally every single day. So it's no longer a mystery. But when we were talking about this in the 2000s, nobody was talking about, functional medicine detoxes or leaky gut or any of these things. Now everybody's talking about sauna. Everybody's talking about all these things to detox, right? So here's what we want to do. Run the Big 5 if possible. You're going to look at food sensitivities, gut health, heavy metals, vitamin levels, mineral levels, omega-6s to omega-3s, because truthfully, it's exposure, but it's also a weakened immune system. And a weakened immune system often doesn't have the nutritional nutrients that it needs, right? It has a lot of deficiencies. So we want to bring those up. And any toxicities, well, your immune system's then always inflamed and fighting against those. So we want to work on those too. So if you can, run the Big 5. If you can't, run the starter kit, now called the Vitamin Tox Test. Everything can be found at stephencabral.com/shop. That's our entire EcoLife-based practice. 130 different labs and protocols that we use. So it's just all open sourced. You don't want to use it through EcoLife? It's okay with me. It really is. Honestly, totally fine. See exactly what we use, how we use it, and you're good to go. All right, one more question for the day. It's from Fernanda. Fernanda says, I bought an EcoLife heavy metal detox kit for me and my husband, and I do your regular detox course online. Now I'm wondering how these two compare. We don't want to lose weight as we are overall healthy already. We have completed 3 5-day fasts using another product, Prolong, recently. How does a 5-day fast compare to the EcoLife 7-day detox as far as removing toxins go? Will the removal of toxins in a 5-day water only or Prolong be compromised because they may not be enough amino acids to assist in phase 2? Should I do the regular detox before the heavy metal one? Please feel free to direct me. Okay. FYI, I'm currently an IHP 1 student, and I bought 8 of the books you recommended so far. Well, there you go. Fantastic. And again, they're not my books. We recommend books from all over the world. So yeah, I can easily help you with this. All right. First and foremost, Prolong is based on Dr. Walter Longo's work. They just make it easier to follow a 5-day fast, but it does not improve, just letting you know, does not improve your phase 1, phase 2 nutrients. So unless they've changed things, it's prepackaged foods that you use it's a fasting mimicking diet. So it's not even exactly a full fast. I'm not against it. Like I said, I like things that make it easy for people in general public, and they're good people. I have nothing against that. Okay. So, and I like the fasting mimicking diet, so I'm not against that either. All right. So I just wanted to share that, just sharing that publicly. Okay. What we use, though, because we understand the research, we looked at these things, the functional medicine detox, specifically the one I formulated through EcoLife, provides you with phase 1 nutrients, phase 2 nutrients, the sulfur-based amino acids that you were just speaking about. Okay. We use the foods as well, mainly plant-based until dinner, and then we help to not have the body become too catabolic and lose muscle mass, lower thyroid, etc. So it's very intricate, but it's also very simply laid out. Like we give you, choose these proteins, choose these carbs, choose these healthy fats. And so it's all laid out for you. It's different than that, but of course you got benefit using the 5-day fast. Of course you did, no doubt about that. Okay, but here's how we would do it. The 7-day functional medicine detox by EcoLife. And then after that, of course, you can do the 21-day if it's your first time ever doing it, but it's not, you've been doing this, right? So then after that is the heavy metal detox. So you open up liver and kidney detox pathways, and then the heavy metal detox is separate. It is specifically for heavy metals, where the functional medicine detox opens up and improves liver and kidney detox pathways based on science. If anybody wants to learn the science, head on over to stephencabral.com/courses. Click on the detox one. That one is free. It is a masterclass on how the body detoxes, completely free, nothing to purchase. All right. Hopefully that was helpful. Thank you, Fernanda, for writing in. Amazing questions today. I will be back answering more questions tomorrow on the Cabral House Calls. Take care, everybody. I'll talk with you then. Thanks so much for tuning into today's show. Before you go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I want to make sure that you're getting our daily content, not missing out on anything. Functional medicine, wellness, weight gain, weight loss, anti-aging, living longer, stronger, and all of the most cutting-edge research. And if there's any topics you want to hear, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Take care.